Parents, this is Dr. Kuhn. I know that there are many questions on grades, student mastery, and GPA. I want to give you an idea of what we're planning at this time. This may change as we are awaiting guidance from TEA that is expected to come later this week. If anything changes, MWISD will communicate that information to you just as soon as we know it. Currently, we are in the 5th 6 weeks. It ends April the 9th. You will not be receiving a 5th 6 weeks progress report this week from the school. We're not going to be doing that this time because of all the upheaval with the coronavirus. However, in accordance with our board policy, if your child is currently failing a class, you will be receiving that information from your child's teacher. As always, if you're concerned about your child's progress, we encourage you to contact your child's teacher about that. We want to encourage all students to continue working through the materials sent by teacher, both the low-tech paper packets and the high-tech Google Classroom and other online applications that teachers are using to stay in communication with teachers. This is how students will be receiving grades as we move forward. Principals are providing bins at the campuses where completed paper packets can be returned. Please see the MWISD webpage and Facebook pages for additional details on returning these packets. We will be following the recommendations from the Texas Education Agency and the Centers for Disease Control on how to handle those paper packets when they come in, and this may impact grade reporting if we have to wait and not touch those papers for a certain amount of time to make sure that they are virus free. We're going to make sure our teachers and administrators are safe on that end and take every precaution necessary. As we then move into the 6th 6 weeks grading period after April the 9th, we hope to have more guidance from the TEA and the ability to review student work. We're also exploring ways that parents can scan the paper packets with maybe taking a picture with their cell phone or using a cell phone app and either email or text those images of those packets to teachers if we get into a situation where folks can't leave their home. Of course, a lot of this is up in the air because we don't know what's going to happen with the virus, so we're planning for all eventualities. Right now, we continue to intend on coming back to school on April the 6th, but we're also monitoring the situation. For secondary students in grades 7 through 12, students' grades will be assigned as normal. We won't have as much flexibility when it comes to grades because of things like GPA, class rank, valedictorian, salutatorian, the top 10%. All of those things go on transcripts, which are seen by colleges. So there's not as much flexibility for secondary students. Same thing goes for junior high classes because a lot of students in junior high are taking classes that get high school credit. And we're also, cognizant of the rules that UIL has for eligibility, whether it's band or UIL academics or athletics, different events in UIL. We don't exactly know if there are going to be any changes on eligibility rules and requirements. So we want to make sure our kids get the grade reports that they are supposed to normally get so that we don't inadvertently as a school make a mistake and cost a student their eligibility to be able to participate in those UIL events if they're passing their classes as UIL requires. With so much at stake for secondary students, we feel like we have to give grades even though we've gone through this upheaval with the coronavirus. So we're going to work very closely with our teachers and with parents to make sure that students are able to complete their assignments and get the grades that they deserve. Students and parents are encouraged to review Google Classroom and review teacher websites for assignments and links to online class meeting time so they can stay on top of their academic work. Grades can also be monitored through Skyward in the parent portal. If you're not hooked up to that, please contact me at coronavirus@MWISD.net and we'll get you hooked up with that. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever about grades or anything related to the coronavirus, email us at coronavirus@MWISD.net. Thank you.